Hi, look, if you're under 50 years old, this channel might not be for you. But if you're over 50, maybe even over 55 years old, and something in your gut is telling you this just can't be how it ends, right? You're in the right place. Stay with me for a second. My name's David Lesky. I'm spent 35 years in sales and marketing for several different companies throughout the years. Worked hard, did what I was supposed to do, showed up every day, put in the 10 or 12 hour days, worked late for less, not getting paid overtime, played by their rules, carried that overwhelming stress that goes along with all that, right? And like a lot of guys, I missed my time with my kids. I missed my kids growing up. That's a regret I'll never get back, right? Missed moments, they're just gone, right? Look, somewhere along the way, life starts throwing gut punches at you, right? Life stuff, divorces, child custody battles, health scares, friends are dropping from heart attacks and strokes and cancer and all this stuff, right? And I started realizing that something just wasn't adding up. The income wasn't keeping up. Still working the long hours, making somebody else rich, the so-called solid plan, for retirement. I mean, it just didn't feel so solid anymore, right? So I did what most guys do. I went looking for another way. And for about a decade, I tried to figure out this whole online digital income thing, MLM, network marketing, drop shipping, Amazon review sites, print on demand, blog marketing. Did that for about 4.5 years, right? And all those latest magical things, Some of it worked out, part-time money for full-time hours usually, but most of it didn't. Never a full-time income consistently. So here's what I realized. Most of it wasn't built for guys like us. The truth is it's built for younger 20-year-old kids with time to burn, crazy tech skills, and they don't have any real responsibilities in life yet. They're not us. We've got responsibilities. Raising families, raising kids, maybe even having to raise grandkids. Bills still stacking up. Sometimes setbacks we didn't even see coming, right? Retirement math isn't stacking up so good, right? You need $500K in a separate retirement account if you're over 50. Or you're going to be sadly mistaken and surprised. Do the math. We don't have 5 to 10 years to figure it out. Sorry, Gary V. Let's call it like it is, guys. I mean, we need something that's easier, something that's actually, that has been proven to work, something that respects our time, 2 or 3 hours a day, not 6 to 8 to 10 hours a day, right? And that's what this channel is all about. This is why I put this channel here. It's for men who want more control over their time. They want freedom. They want more control over their income. They want freedom for their families, right? They want a real path forward without all the noise, okay? None of the hype, no complicated technical stuff, just clear, practical ways to build something that works, that's proven, okay? We're also going to talk about the things that nobody else says out loud, real conversations about the failures. I had a lot of them. I can show you what worked, what didn't, And the idea that you're too late, that you missed your window, that somehow you should just play it safe from here on out, yeah, that's not how it ends. That's not how this ends, guys. So you decide that, right? You decide otherwise. It doesn't have to end that way, because I had something come across my desk a few months back that just knocked my socks off. And I mean, it checked off all 25 of those must-haves that I required in a digital business for me to jump back into this digital business world, because I had abandoned it. And that's what I did recently. And that's what this channel is about. I'm going to show you how I'm building full-time income from home with this framework, okay? How to use leverage instead of just labor, time for money, right? How to simplify the entire online craziness, and how to start taking control back while you still can. So if any of that resonates with you, if you're ready to push back against the system, the lies, against the idea that your best years are behind you, because they're not, hit subscribe, and welcome to the Over 50 Rebellion.